Welcome back to another episode of FC Mobile Season 16 Manager Mode. And in this episode, we're gonna play one match just to see, but we're kind of gonna go over defensive tips. So the one thing I've been doing, I haven't posted as much as I normally do, but that's because I've literally been grinding this game a lot, and what I've done defensively is I'm almost through. I think I have four more. I only have four more possibilities. What I've done is I've literally defensively gone through I've tried every combination, pressure three, all that. Like, I've changed everything, and I've seen which tactics work best, which plays best, but also generally just like statistic-wise, my best winning percentage, the goals I've scored, goals conceding, goal difference, all that. And we played 20 matches with each tactic, each version of defense, and we kind of saw, okay, what's the best, what we think is the best for defense. And right now, here's what I'd say is the best. In terms of what I actually found, what won me a lot of games, believe it or not, this was it. And I'm not joking. That was it. I'm not going to apply it because I don't want to change my tactics, but that tactic right there, believe it or not, got me out of 20 matches, I won 11. Scored 35 points. I think that's the most I've scored. Just want to check. The most in FC Champion, that is. One of them I scored 37 points. I did achieve 37, but it was in Legendary, like 2 or 3 as I was coming up, so there's a bit of caution with that one, because it wasn't against the hardest opponents like this one was. This one was in the thick of it, so to get 11 wins is pretty great. But, I mean, as you guys can't see, but I'm looking at a bunch of spreadsheets with a bunch of numbers color-coded. I might release an Excel version of it just to show you just exactly what we went through. I mean, it's a lot of work, but I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it because my goal is to master FC Champion, and if you look at where we are, I would say we're doing a pretty good job. I don't know about you guys, but, I mean, you look at the top teams, I mean, sure, there's your 101s, 103s. Those are probably hackers, but yeah, but as you guys can see, the rest of them are, 19s, 110s, so on and so forth. And I'm at the point, if you look, actually, yeah. I mean, as you guys can see, it's just 110s, 108. Realistically, if you want to actually have a chance to get an FC Champion, you're supposed to be around the 108 for manager mode, I'd say. I think just about it, around the 108. Because right now the teams we're going up against, if you guys want to see, as you guys can see, I mean, tough draw, believe it or not. But, I mean, looking at these, 108, 107, there's a 106 there, but it's 2 106s. There's only 2 teams that we faced that were similar overalls as us. Everyone else, I mean, it's been it's been a 108. So these tactics, I can tell you personally, they do work. So when I do say those tactics, for me at least, they work with my defense. Obviously, if you have a weaker team, it depends on how your team is and how your team is set up. In terms of what I did, that tactic had great success. I'm trying to find another one that had. I've had a couple that recently I had one that was like this, but the attack at 2 that got me 9 wins, 29 goals conceded. I'm trying to figure out this. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one. It was this. with one. This 20 matches played with this, right? These tactics probably, if you want to say technically defensive, if you want to be like just defensive, well, I don't know how good it is defensively, but well, here's what I can say. Defensively with this tactic, in 20 games, I had a winning percentage of 40%, which is pretty good. It's pretty average, pretty good for SC champion. 34 points, again, pretty good. But the big thing is, I had a goal difference of 10. Now, goal difference of 10, I mean, it's very good. I've only had 2 tactics get above into double digits, and the only other one is actually the one I did in Legendary 3, so whether or not that counts or not, it's up to you guys. But this tactic, what's most surprising about this, in 20 matches, we conceded 17 goals with this tactic. So defensively, I would say it's probably one of the most, from what I can see of the next closest, there's a 20, there's 25, 26. But yeah, I don't, 17 goals conceded in 20 matches is insane. There's probably some luck with the opponents we played, but again, that was an SC champion when we were in the thick of it, so I don't know, like 17 goals conceded to me is crazy in 20 matches. So we were conceding less than 1 goal. That's like, I won't say Jose Chelsea vibes, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. Really good defensive stuff. You are conceding a bunch of goals and you just don't know what to do. I would suggest trying this out, see if this works for you. If not, I can probably suggest some more tactics for you, but that seemed to work for me the best. But in terms of the defensive tactics we're now currently trying out, it's this, and it's very attacking. It's very attacking, to say the least. So I imagine we are going to at least create a lot of counter opportunities. However, I do imagine we are going to concede quite a lot of goals. So with all that waffle being in there, let's get into one match. Let's play a match. See how this tactic works. But yeah, just want to give you a little update of why I haven't been posting as much, or why I might not post as much. And to be fair, to start off with an easier opponent, which we'll always take, but just know I haven't abandoned the channel just yet. But yeah, we're always grinding on this. We're always trying to create new tactics, we're trying to optimize our improvement in this in this form of FC Mobile. And let me tell you, it's not easy to do. They don't make it easy, but here we go. We get underway. That's a great ball there. And Mbappe, 1-0 already. That is what we do. I will say our attack has been on fleek. And I don't think our attack's changed, since I've shown you guys the tactics. The last video of tactics I've shown you, I'm pretty sure it's the same tactics. Attacking wise, I haven't changed anything. Attack wise, all I've changed defensively. And 5 minutes in, we've already put the ball in the back of the net. It's been, that's a pretty good sign here. Jota, this is good play here. Chanukoglu, back to Jota, 1 touch, 2 touch, puts it in the back of the net, and we are rolling right now. Both strikers with a goal already. That is Jota's 89th goal of the season. I will say the last time we were talking about Jota, he was on a phenomenal track. This time, I will say he is the captain, but my goodness, Mbappe is making as good of a run as he can. He's only 2 goals behind him with 87 goals, 28 man of the matches. Jota has 31, so Jota got off to a very strong start, but Kylian Mbappe recently has found his form, and as you can see, scoring another goal. We're seeing defensively, it looks solid so far, and as I say that, of course, we concede. Interesting enough, I don't really felt like we were aggressive or pressure them that much, but yeah, kind of interesting to see. I kind of felt like Puyo didn't really come out until it was really, really late, but he wins some, you lose some. We'll just close that for now. I think everything's fine there. Rodri, Mbappe, finds Chanukoglu, keeps it going, rides that challenge. He's been such a good sider. Cross into the box here, falls to Mbappe. Mbappe thought that was going to win a free kick there. He did it, and now they're on the counterattack, and this is what I mean. It's a deadly tactic, could be, but Blank does a great job getting back and defending that. I'm gonna need, actually wins a throw-in as well. Even better. Moika, great job there, getting past the defense. And here we go now. Moika now keeps it going. Zico, Moika, it's Jota. The captain's got a brace in the first half. It's number 90 on the season for him. And we are steamrolling this team. No, I didn't stop the recording. That's good, but 3-1 we lead now. Impressive stuff here. 3-1 we lead. It's only the first half. And to be honest, we've looked like the dominant team as we normally do in these episodes. And recently off camera, we've just been on fire as of lately. Puyo once again battling. That's that aggressive. That's what we like to see, winning the ball up. Now Ruiz, that's a great ball for Chanukoglu. What can he do with that now? Tries to turn. Keeps it going. It's a hat trick for Jota. Diego Jota, the captain, has got his hat trick. 60 minutes in. What a episode it's been. This is labeled the defensive. We were giving out defensive tips, and Jota is scoring hat tricks out here. What do you know? It's supposed to be about the defense, but all we can talk about is about our attack because it might be for real. That's a great tackle there. Moika keeps it alive, and it will be a throw-in for us. But man, oh man. It was supposed to be a defensive episode. Supposed to display our defensive duties, but our captain had other ideas. Puyo, Zico can make it 5. We are embarrassing teams out here. Wow. We are on fire. 5-1. This is a team. Maybe these are the tactics. I don't know what it is. We did win 4-0 earlier on in a recent match. 5-1 we lead. I know this team's they're the same overall as us. And to be honest, their tactics aren't necessarily terrible. I don't think they're terrible. I just think, we might have a little bit better ranked up. I think our players are more ranked up than theirs, but again, I haven't really seen them have outrageous tactics. But 5-1, again, I'm not advocating that these tactics are going to cause that every time. And we've conceded again, but 5-2, still impressive. But, attacking wise, Rodri could do a little better. But, I think maybe that's probably the way these tactics are going to go. High-scoring affairs. If maybe you are looking to score more goals. If you feel like you can't score goals in your defense and you aren't creating enough, maybe this is the way. As Mbappe scores a second for him. 6 goals we scored. What can you say? This team is something else. Jota, the captain, with an assist there. I mean, look at that. A hat trick for him. I don't know how many assists. I'm sure he'll probably get a perfect rating, but my goodness. 6'2" is a pretty big battering there, so. I mean, I'm not going to say these tactics are going to do that all the time. However, you did just get a live impression of what these tactics can do. So, if you need tactics, I mean, I'll show mine at the end, but yeah, I mean, look at that. That is beautiful there. I mean, Chanukoglu with a hat trick of assists. I mean, like I said, he's been spectacular this season as well. Mojica, both fullbacks are getting assists as well. I mean, yeah, and then obviously Jota, man of the match, hat trick. I mean, perfect rating, like I said, 3 goals and assists. I mean, you just have to rate at that point. And to be honest, I just want to look at the team because the same formation. They weren't. I mean, their back line, I understand Gvardiol might hold them back a little bit, but I don't think it's terrible. Yeah, it's not a terrible team. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, just looking up the stats of it. 6 shots, 6 goals, a little more possession, pass accuracy. I mean, you guys can see it for yourself. We didn't even make any tackles. That's the crazy part. I mean, they're the team that made tackles, 2 tackles for them, but, I mean, hey, we will take that all day. I know they weren't in a great position, but still. I kind of felt like that was a massive beatdown, but there you have it. So, you guys got treated. Defensive tips and an absolute masterclass in terms of that performance. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.